Hello and welcome to Profit for Product. I'm your host, Megan Berquist, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more off the cuff. This is a little bit of a behind the scenes, and I just want to take you into some background of what's been going on in my life as I've been making this transition to work on the businesses more. So, for those of you who are new here, I am Megan Berquist. I have two different businesses. I have Profit for Product, which is what this show is all about. It's helping handmade businesses become more profitable. But I started with Stella and Sol Sustainables, which is a handmade reusables business that helps people ditch disposables in their everyday lives. Now, I have known that I have had mental illnesses since I was in middle school. I thought that I had depression and anxiety and have lived with that for most of my life. I'm 32 now, so 20 plus years that I've lived with that. Only recently, like quite literally this year, did I have an inkling that it might not just be depression and anxiety. And turns out, well, I actually have ADHD, which, especially in women, can present as depression and anxiety, especially since a lot of research wasn't done on ADHD in women specifically. No, I've never wanted for ambition. I have big goals, big dreams, big visions of how I want my life to be, of how I want to help people, how I want to impact people who I care about and causes that I care about. Like, I have huge visions for myself, and yet there's always been this disconnect of actually being able to do it, which feels so frustrating because you look and see, oh my God, I have this vision for myself, but I have these golden visions for myself, but I can only actually work on a copper basis. And for a really, really long time, I thought that that was just a character flaw. I thought that that was me. I thought that was me just not having the discipline or the willingness to buckle up and get down to work. So to find out that it was actually, a neurological difference in how my brain works, it was so relieving. And I finally got medication in mid-September, and it is like night and day. For the first time in my life, my brain is quiet. It's quiet. And for those of you who don't have ADHD, I want you to think about when you're in a mall and there are people having conversations all around you, and your brain catches on every single one while you're also trying to concentrate on the conversation that you are having with your loved one that you're at the mall with. And all of those things are overlapping, and you're constantly pulling your attention back to it, but you miss like half of what they said. So you have to like fill in the gaps of what are they saying by using context clues. And inevitably, you get something wrong, and your loved one gets frustrated, except you are both the person and the loved one. And it's just constant. It's just constant in my brain. And for the first time yesterday, my brain was quiet. I had one thought in my brain at any given time. I could ignore all of the other things, and it literally made me want to cry, both from joy and frustration and anger that it could have been this easy the entire time if I had just known what I had, that I wasn't just broken, and there were legitimate neurological barriers in my way of executing what I wanted to get done. Now, what does this mean for the podcast? If you've been following along for any amount of time, you have probably seen that I am pretty inconsistent with posting. Well, that's about to change, y'all. I have updated my office. I have bought a new microphone. And with these new meds, I'm able to task initiate like the best of them. And I am so excited. Like I said, I have had so many ideas, and I cannot wait to help you become more profitable in your handmade business. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram. If you're ready to simplify your financial systems so that you become more profitable easily, book a discovery call with me down in the show notes. I'll see you next week.